My Wicked Problem. My Wicked Problem is about rescue operations in relation to disaster management. Why are natural disasters such a big issue? Natural disasters have a terrible impact on the quality of people's lives, can cause economic instability in numerous ways, from destroying businesses, homes, and causing major debt to damaging critical infrastructure, and making it impossible to proceed in future businesses. Most importantly, natural disasters have a very high death toll, which is extremely heartbreaking. Below are two graphs showing the economic impact of natural disasters as well as the fatality rate from 1980 to 2019. As you can see from these two images, not only are the numbers staggering, they have also risen in the past 39 years. All the more reason to take this problem seriously. Cultural diversity. What is cultural diversity? Cultural diversity is the existence of a variety of cultural or ethnic groups. Now that we know what cultural diversity is, how does this take effect when dealing with natural disasters? Well, every single country is affected and able to manage natural disasters in a different way. Some countries are hit by earthquakes and cyclones, and other countries are hit by floods and tornadoes, and so on. Also, some countries are able to afford to take the proper precautions in order to prevent, deal with, and manage the disaster, and some cannot. So how can cultural diversity affect solving the issue of managing disasters? There are a couple of aspects that play a role in cultural diversity, including location, age and gender, and socioeconomic status. Location. As mentioned, some countries experience different disasters based on their location. Many countries are not as wealthy or as well prepared as the US. Developing countries are slower to respond and often have weaker infrastructure. Rescue operations aren't trained to deal with the tough terrain these countries represent. Age and gender. Age and gender are also shown to play a role in the impact of natural disasters. Studies have shown that women and children, along with people who are older, are much more vulnerable to disasters. This creates a disparity in which people who are not at their optimal strength and health and individuals that are naturally weaker will be affected differently than those who are at their prime. Socioeconomic status. Studies have shown that the socioeconomic status of a certain area is directly related to the amount of damage caused by these disasters. More specifically, natural disasters can lower the credit rating of affected developing countries, and the poor rating would then generate obstacles for some countries to effectively obtain necessary foreign aid for disaster rescue relief, further delaying the recovery process. Poorer individuals often live in locations that are less safe, i.e. in flood zones and tornado pathways, and are also therefore more likely to be affected by natural disasters. Also, the socioeconomic level usually indicates weaker infrastructure, which is a cause for more damage when disasters hit. Lastly, poorer neighborhoods may lack the political weight to advocate for equitable distribution of funds preceding and following a natural disaster. My solution. I would like to propose a solution that will involve the improvement of rescue operations. There are three primary aspects that we can change. Creating better training programs to give the teams more experience, improving the time it takes the teams to respond to disasters, and better communication both between the rescue teams internally as well as the rescue team's workers and the victims. Implementing these changes into the rescue system will drastically improve the negative impact that disasters have on our society and the world. In conclusion, natural disasters can be quite horrific. The impact on lives, the economic loss, and the death toll is all very hard to think about. Rescue operations play a key role in solving this issue, and while it is essential for every country to take the proper precautions, we have the means to apply the solutions to the country. Some countries may need help from other countries, and some countries have the means but won't spend the extra money, time, or take the proper precautions. So much good can come from implementing a better training system, having faster response times, as well as better communication. Doing all this, we can save so many lives, so much money in the long run, and stop so much pain. References. Here we have all the references if you would like to look up the relevant facts that have come up in this project, and I would highly suggest looking all these up. One who is interested in looking further into the issue of natural disasters and the solutions to help solve and stop such a horrific issue should see each article or website, and each reference will guide you to it.